Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I went ahead and I went to go to Ulta and I picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. This is a luminous foundation, so it's not going to be the regular matte foundations that I'm used to showcasing here on my channel. And the reason that I picked this foundation up is because I want to look glowy when I am outdoors. I don't want to look too matte. Eventually, my matte foundations do become a little bit on the dewy side anyway because I have pretty oily skin right in this area right here. Aside from that, I am pretty dry for the most part. Normal to dry skin on the perimeter of my face. And for the summer, I just like looking glowy. I want to look glowy, so I have been using some BB creams which have ended up looking like a hot mess. So I just really wanted to try a dewy foundation. Since I've also been getting really tan on this area of my face, I kind of may appear a little bit lighter. But when you get to like my chest area and my arms, I am pretty tan and I want to match the rest of my body, because whenever you see like a side profile of me and I'm like out talking to somebody, you can see this and it just looks so weird when I have a lighter foundation. You guys may be hearing my kids in the background because I am filming this in the daytime. I am going to be going to the pool and I just kind of want to give you guys a good review and show you guys how it wears throughout the day. I definitely picked out a shade that's a lot darker than my, like what you guys see here. And I got the shade, what shade is this? It's 365C, which would be like a cool tone, I think. This here is what the packaging looks like. The shelf life of this is 12 months. Here is the packaging of it. On the other side, it has Anastasia's name. This foundation is cruelty-free and it has 1.0 ounces in this container here. So I'm just going to go straight into the review of this foundation, so let's just go ahead and jump right in.
No, I'd rather be waking up with you, set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you. I don't want to be.
I really love using this primer here. This is the Full Spectrum CoverGirl Matte Ambition Mattifying Primer. This has an SPF of 20, so it's going to protect my skin since I am going to be outdoors. And I'm using a matte primer because I told you guys that I get really like oily in this area, and this is already a dewy foundation. So just really focusing into this area right here. On one side of my face, I am going to be applying it with a makeup drop. This is what the makeup drop looks like. It's kind of like a little beauty sponge, except this part right here is silicone. So, oh, I had my dog hair on there. It's silicone so that you can apply your foundation and it won't absorb everything, and then the rest you can blend it out with the rest of the sponge. And then on this side, I'm going to be applying it with a brush. I'm going to be using my Michael Todd Sonic, what is this? Sonic Blend Pro brush. I like using this. It really helps blend out my foundation really nicely, and I've just been loving how this works. I do prefer using brushes over makeup sponges because it uses less product, and I don't know, I just feel like I get more of a full coverage using a brush. You don't have to use this one. I do like using my Sigma flat kabuki brush. This is the F80 brush, but I've just been really enjoying this brush lately. So like I mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and oh god, it's not coming out. It's probably gonna take a while. Let's stay here and see how long it takes. Okay. Again, I'm using the shade 365C, and it's gonna appear a lot darker, don't be surprised, and that's kind of what I aimed for. I did try them out at the store. So, just like that. It actually doesn't look so bad in color. Okay. The girl at the store was telling me that it might look too dark, but I just don't like having a white ass face and then my arms are super dark, so this is good so far. It's my first time using this makeup drop, so I'm pretty impressed. Like, I just pushed it into my skin and the foundation is staying. I don't even need to use the rest of the blender, but I might just do that just to see what kind of coverage I get. Or I might not. I want to make sure that I'm bringing it down my neck just so that everything looks nicely blended. I believe I just did 2 pumps using this here. See, you can definitely see the different color. But, I mean, wow. That primer definitely helped this look a little bit more on the matte side, but it's not looking like too matte either. I did 2 pumps on the back of my hand. Now I'm going to be applying it to the face. This has a really nice natural coverage. I'm really enjoying it so far. All of my other concealers are really light and I want more of a natural finish. I don't want to look like too out there with, I mean, I'm going to the goddamn pool. I'm not going to be getting in because it's that time of the month, you know, so I still want to look cute by the pool, you know. This here is the Cloven Hollow Concealer and I'm in the shade number 4. This concealer is also not like super mattifying, so I think it's a great combo with this one. Alright you guys, so this is what the foundation is looking like with just foundation and concealer. I'm going to dim the light down a little so you guys can get more of that natural look. You guys see all this, like, it looks really nice and glowy. I just feel like that makes it look more natural in the summertime in the daylight. And then you guys see the rest of my body is like super dark, obviously. And it just doesn't look so bad with how my face is looking. I only applied the concealer up here, so this is more of like how the foundation looks right here. I'm really glad that I went with this color and I'm really liking it so far. My ears just turn really red whenever I straighten my hair. Alright, so unfortunately I did not get the powder. I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Banana Powder and I'm going to apply that off camera because I really want to focus this around the foundation. So I'm going to be applying the banana powder and then I'm going to be applying the Cloven Hollow. This is their bronzer. This is the only bronzer that I have that doesn't look, all of my bronzers just look really orangey on me, and this one is like an actual like brown. So I'm going to do that off camera and also apply some waterproof mascara in case I do end up going in the water, like putting my feet, or I don't know. I might just jump in, you know, using a fucking tampon because I hate being on my period, but this IUD birth control makes my periods like hell. But hashtag no more kids, hashtag I don't know. Alright, be right back you guys. Okay guys, so I just applied a little bit of some gloss and I ended up doing a little bit on my eyes. I just put some bronzer and I went in with the Anastasia Rivera palette and I just took the color Inheritance very lightly and I just put it on my lid area right there just to, like, you know, brighten it up a little. I took some waterproof mascara and I used this one here from Beauty Bakery. On my lips, what do I have on my lips?
Oh god.
On my lips I'm using this Wet n Wild Cedar Later gloss and this is one of my favorite glosses this summer. So yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. Let me just turn the brightness on my ring light down. Alright guys, so I'm going to be taking my kids to the pool to enjoy themselves a little bit and then I'm going to check in with you guys once I'm at the pool and show you guys how it's looking in like natural settings. So BRB. Okay, so this is about 1 hour into wearing the foundation. This is what it's looking like. Alright you guys, so I just got home from the pool and this is what my foundation is looking like. It started to get dewy in this area and very slightly right over here. I'm sorry, I'm like outside my house, but I just really want to show you guys what it looks like in the natural lighting. I love how luminous this foundation is appearing on my skin, and that's definitely something that I was going for without looking like too greasy, like my face is basically melting off. I think this is a very natural finish and I'm really loving it so far. For 4 hours, I don't think this is too bad. I did set my under eye area with some powder and my forehead and like down here. And of course this like freaking area right here, but you know what? This foundation, I'm living for it. Look at my chest area and my arms. I think this foundation is just the perfect match even outside. This just looks like my natural skin, you know? It doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation. It just looks really, really natural, very pretty, and I keep saying that, but I mean, I'm speaking facts. Okay guys, so I'm gonna get back inside and tend to my kids. I'll check back up with you guys around golden hour. So be right back. Now we are about 6 hours into this wear test, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am scrubbing my toilet. When I said this is a full-time like wear test, I am putting this foundation to use. I am wearing it. I just finished scrubbing my little sink right there, working on my toilet like I told you guys, and yeah, this foundation's looking good. So the next, oh, you know what? I'm probably gonna head outside and show you guys what it's looking like in the daylight, but this is what it's looking like right now while I'm scrubbing my goddamn toilet. Let me just finish cleaning up my restroom and then I'll show you guys what it looks like outside in the daylight. Okay you guys, so this is literally 6 hours into my makeup wear. I just got done doing some dishes. I'm currently cooking some dinner. I'm gonna have to do dishes again, but hashtag Cenicienta life. This is what my makeup is looking like. This one's like right in my freaking face. Okay, so let's take a look. Dewy, dewy, dewy. But keep in mind when I was washing, like when I was cleaning my shower, I was like in the actual shower with steaming hot water. I was basically in a sauna, and yeah, this is what the foundation is looking like. I really did a wear test on this foundation. I put it through everything today, but it doesn't look bad, you know? It looks really, really nice. Okay guys, so I'm gonna finish up dinner. I'm gonna have dinner with my kids, do the dishes, get them to bed, and then I'll check back in with you guys for my last and final thoughts. And I'll be back in my beauty room. Alright guys, so I'm back and I have not touched up on my foundation so far. All I did was apply a little bit of lip gloss just for the sake of this video. I just don't want to look too washed out. I'm not sure if it was a concealer or the foundation. I'm pretty sure it was a concealer, but yeah, it settled into my fine lines down here. I will keep you guys updated whether it was the foundation or the concealer on my Instagram. I'm going to continue to use this foundation, but I just want to get you guys like a full day wear test of this foundation. I'm going to go ahead and dim down my light so that you guys can get a better feel. Shoot. So you guys can get a better feel of what it's looking like. So you guys can definitely see that in my problem area, like I mentioned to you guys, which was my nose and right in this area, that's where it's looking the most dewy. Also my forehead, I mean, I put this wear test in full action for you guys. So I hope you guys didn't mind me taking you guys to some unpleasant places like my bathroom. The coverage of this foundation still looks very, very beautiful, but it definitely created a lot of dewiness. God damn, I don't like living next to airports. If you have my skin type where you have this area that usually gets oily no matter what it is. Whatever foundation you're wearing, even a matte foundation, ends up a little bit dewy. Not this dewy, but it gets some type of dew. So I don't mind that with any foundation because I always carry around, like when I have a full day ahead of me, I carry around a mattifying foundation like this one here. This one is from CoverGirl. This is the Full Spectrum foundation. You open this up, lift up this area, and it comes with a little sponge like this one here. And I'm going to show you guys that just by tapping on here, it just removes all of that dewiness. Especially if you're planning to go like on a night out and you're going to be sweating, dancing, or just walking around or something like that. It's good to carry some powder with you. And this is like not messy at all. You just go ahead and touch up on some areas. And there you have it. You just touched up on all of that. If I back up a little bit, you can still see some of that dewiness, which I don't mind because I think it looks really natural and very pretty. And by the way, in case you're wondering what shade this is medium neutral. Alright you guys, so that wraps it up for this Anastasia foundation review. I really hope that you guys got an idea of what the wear is like on combination skin like mine. If you guys have any questions for me, don't hesitate to leave them down below in the comments. I always respond to my comments. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.